Desperado. It happens when a piece is stuck, there is no way to go, and it's also under attack, so you desperately capture a pawn with it, taking a little material advantage. In this case, the black knight is trapped and under attack, so you capture the pawn. Under promotion. When you promote a pawn to any other piece, expect a queen. Like in this game, you promote to a knight to give a checkmate. Pin. A less valuable piece has a more valuable piece behind it. You can't move them because one of them will get captured. Putting the bishop to d4 square will pin the knight and win material. Zugzwang. In other words, inevitable loss. It happens when whatever move you make, it makes the position even worse, or loses the game. The black king can't defend the pawns, whatever he does. Discovered attack. When you move one of your pieces out of the way, not to attack anything directly, but to open up a line for a completely different piece behind it to attack an enemy target. In this position, you move the knight with check and capture the queen. Fork. When a single piece attacks two or more valuable enemy pieces at the exact same time, forcing them to save only one and lose the other. Double check. When two different pieces check the king simultaneously, forcing the king to move because you can't block or capture two checking pieces at once. Stalemate. When a player is not in check, but has absolutely no legal moves left on the board, causing the game to instantly end in a tie even if you are winning. En passant. A special rule where a pawn captures an enemy pawn that just moved 2 squares forward to skip past it, taking it as if it only moved 1 square. Deflection. Forcing or tempting an opponent's defending piece to move away from a square it needs to protect, leaving a critical target wide open for attack. In this position, we can take the queen. Overloading. When an opponent's piece is forced to defend 2 or more critical squares or pieces at the exact same time, eventually failing to protect one of them. Skewer. Similar to a pin, but the more valuable piece is in the front and the less valuable piece is behind it, forcing them to move the big piece and let the one in the back get captured. X-ray. The queen goes to e8, forcing the opponent to capture and get cooked. Countercheck. When your opponent checks your king, and you block the check with a move that simultaneously puts their own king in check right back. Undermining. Attacking and capturing the key defending piece, or pawn, that is protecting a valuable target, causing their entire defensive structure to collapse. In this case, we can sacrifice the queen to remove the defending knight.